Hi everyone, I'm Rashmi, social media manager at Core, and today I have Kobus with me. Kobus will walk us through memory in detail. So, hi Kobus, good talking to you again. Today, I will love for us to zoom out a bit and look at the broader idea of context, especially how memory plays a role in shaping how AI agents respond in the moment. We often talk about memory as something that's simply stored, but in reality, what matters just as much is what gets pulled into the agent's working, set at the exact time a response is generated. So, we would love to have your opinion on this one.
Hi, Rashmi. Thanks for having me again. I think one's got to look at context and memory in three layers. So, the top layer, I would say that AI agents and agentic workflows are really conversational based, and all conversation needs context. So, with all the reasoning in the world, if there's no context, then there's no intelligence to that conversation. And context is really stored as memory. So, we as humans as well, when we have a conversation, we add context to our conversation to make it intelligent, and we manage to add context by extracting it from memory, things we remember. And typically people that's got very good memory is perceived as being more intelligent, and it's the same for agentic workflows or AI agents.
That's really interesting because memory doesn't seem to be a single thing anymore. It's coming from multiple layers. So there is a session history, there is user preference, and then there is enterprise system, even external knowledge. So maybe to ground this up a bit, I have like very quick example. So, for example, there is a support manager that resolves escalation. So it's just not about responding to the last question, it's about drawing the current conversation, the customer's history, internal policies, and all these things is happening all at once. So, from a practical standpoint, how do you think about these different sources of memory working together?
That's a good question, Rashmi. So I would like to pull up this slide, and really this is a representation of the different layers of memory. So if you think about the example you've given, people will have to, or a system will have to retrieve information from different levels. So if you look at at this pyramid, there's the immediate input, the current dialogue that's input. There's the current session of this conversation, but then there's also personal knowledge. So it's your personal history within an organization, previous, IT problems or challenges you faced. There's organizational information or knowledge that's really used for training. Then there's the internet, and then there's the pre-trained data of the model. And this pyramid is really important in terms of establishing holistic memory to add to context. And I think it's important to note that any AI agent or agentic workflow that's effective needs to know from which level to extract memory to add that to the context.
This pyramid is like really helpful in understanding the entire concept of memory in terms of AI agents. And thank you so much for this walkthrough. And I'll chat with you soon. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Rashmi.